So I am ready to run my live stretch and guided relaxation session. It is live, but if you are tuning in after the fact, because I'm going to upload this video to my YouTube channel and let it stay there, just be aware that you're going to need to skip ahead 10 minutes because this first 10 minutes of the video of the live is just me waiting for people to join the room, to join in the class. So yeah, if you are not live, then skip ahead. If you're live, obviously you can't skip ahead. So for this session, you won't really need anything. You'll need enough space to lie down, enough space to sit up. If you want to, you can have a mat to lay on, or you can have a towel to lay on, or you can have a rug to lay on, or you can just have nothing. Maybe you're on your bed, or maybe you're on your couch, or maybe if you live in a van, you're on your van sofa. If you have difficulty sitting, maybe grab a cushion. I've got a cushion. It can help you elevate yourself a little. Can ease the hips off a little bit. But other than that, you won't really need anything. Just get yourself comfy in a moment. I'm waiting for everyone to arrive. Oh, we have 4 people already, that's cool. So, let me know if you can hear me, guys. I am aware that my room is super echoey. This is a brand new house, and there's literally like no furniture at the moment. So, it's like super echoey and new. But let us know where you're from. Let's see if I can get the chat up. Yeah, there we go. Ooh, we can have filters also. Yeah, okay, that'll do. Cool. So yeah, leave some comments. Let us know where you're from. Let us know who you're tuning in with. Are you with your children? Are you on your own? Are you with your partner? Are you in your bedroom, in your lounge? Are you tuning in live from a van? If you live in a van, I have lots of van people on my YouTube, which is super awesome. And let us know how you're feeling. Are you self-isolating? Obviously, maybe you are. Some people aren't. Some people are still out and about and doing crazy things. Some people are going extreme and locking themselves in and just like not going out anywhere. But let us know where you are, who you are, where in the world you are, what kind of establishment you're in. We've got about 10 minutes to waste or burn while we wait for everyone to join, because I did say that this would start at 7:30 and we're a little bit early. So make sure your connection's good if you're joining us live. Make sure that all the chiddies are not burning up the bandwidth. With all their devices. Maybe you've got super good broadband and you can afford to do that, but if you don't and you want it to run smoothly, then hopefully everyone's going to join you on the mat, on the floor, on the bed, wherever you're taking part from. And also perhaps you want to put on some nice music in the background. I've got some music on already. Hopefully it's not overpowering, but if you want to put your own music on, something relaxing, that would be ideal. Right now, my go-to yoga chill music is Billie Eilish. I absolutely love her at the moment. I think her music is super smooth but super sassy. I don't know, makes me want to move really fluidly, like water. So yeah, if you want to put some tunes on, go for that. Grab yourself some comfy bits, maybe a blanket, maybe a pillow. It's gonna be super easy, so we're not gonna do anything crazy. I don't have the space in here to sort of stand up and have you see me stood up, so I was gonna do a whole bunch of sit down stuff for like 5 or 10 minutes, and then do a few lay down things, and then mainly go for the guided relaxation, just to help you all relax, release any tension, release any anxiety, any stresses you might be having. It's just just a little moment for you to reconnect with yourself, and if you're sleepy and ready to chill, might get you ready for bed, or might get you ready to get cozy on the sofa later on when you're done. We should only be here once we start, maybe about... Hi Maya and Nikki! I'm so excited about you guys joining. Where are you? Are you in the living room or are you up in the bedroom? I've lost my train of thought now. So yeah, I'm absolutely loving my little space, by the way, courtesy of my absolutely amazing boyfriend. He's just bought a new house and we've spent all week decorating. Mainly he's been decorating and I've been dancing around being annoying, like touching him up when he's all stretched up with the paintbrush. But he's let me have this little room. He says it's my little craft room, my little yoga room, my little client room. He's just amazing, really. I'm so lucky. So yeah, I'm really digging this little space. I'm so happy about it. So we have 9 people so far. That's really good. We've got about 5 minutes, I think. But yeah, let us know where you're tuning in from. Let us know who you are. Let us know what you're hoping to achieve from your little session. Have you tuned in just to chill out? Have you tuned in because you got a little bit of tension somewhere? Have you tuned in because maybe you're a little bit bored and curious and you want to just try something out? Because everyone's doing all these live sessions right now, which is amazing. I think we are in such an amazing time right now that although we have this big pandemic going on, we're in the living room with the dogs. Oh yeah, Doger, a bit of dog yoga. But yeah, although we are in the middle of this crazy pandemic, we do have options available to us that we can still communicate. We can still see each other in pictures and videos, and we can still interact. Who have we got here? Hiya from me and the kids in our living room. Little crafty traveller. Yeah, get the kids involved. If you got some chiddies running around, come chill them out. It's going to be super easy. There's going to be nothing difficult that the kids can't do. So it's a little bit of fun for everyone as long as you can sit and lay down, and then you'll be cool. You'll be fine. But yeah, if you imagine, when was it? About 100 years ago, I guess, when they had the flu pandemic, the influenza pandemic. If they had to be locked down, they couldn't do YouTube live yoga. They couldn't. I don't think they could call their friends. And their rations are probably a little bit skimpier than ours. So I think we should count ourselves lucky that we're in a really advanced time and we have all of the advanced medical technology these days. That we can still stay in our homes and wait it out and be entertained at the same time. So that's amazing. But yeah, let us know who you are, where you are. How? Hoping you're good. I'm good. We got 11 people so far. I've just realised that because I'm on the YouTube live, I can't actually check the time. So yeah, I'll have to run off and check the time in a second. We got 11 people tuning in. That's pretty good. Yesterday I did a quick guided relaxation just to sort of test the space and test the camera and test the sound. Not many people tuned in for that because it was a bit last minute, but yeah, I kind of was confused when you said housing you're good, hoping you're good. Yeah, I'm good. I'm doing a lot better than I could be, I guess. I'm happy. I'm happy. Yeah, I lost my train of thought already. So if you know me, if you've ever come to any of my yoga classes recently, you'll know that I wear the same outfit for every single class. This is like my yoga uniform. It's my favourite one. I can't afford too many. Cool, we got 17 people so far. So for those of you who have just joined, for this session, it's going to be super easy. All you're going to need is a space to sit, and because we're going to do some sitting stuff, and then a place to lie because we're going to be doing some lie down things. Have you found a van yet? No, I haven't found a van. I'm still looking, but they've gone really, really expensive, and I am not willing to pay about £4,000 for a 35-year-old van. But yeah, for those of you who have just joined, we are doing a live gentle stretch and guided relaxation. So you're going to need a place to sit and a place to lie down. If you have trouble sitting cross-legged on your bum on the floor, grab yourself a cushion or something you can prop yourself up on, because when you sit a little higher, it usually tends to be a little bit easier to sit. Make sure you've got space to lie down, so when you come to lay down in a moment, you might want to get something comfy you can put over yourself. We'll do a few sort of leg stretches, but then after that it'll be guided relaxation. Beg my pardon. And then maybe you want to have a blanket or some socks, or a pillow under your head. But for now, we're just waiting for a couple more people to join, perhaps. Yes, we're doing a bit of yoga. It's not going to be crazy yoga, it's going to be super gentle, just some like side stretches, some twists, some forward folds, some knees into the chest, some twists on our back. But then mainly it's going to be about the guided relaxation. So I'm going to talk you through tension and release. I'm going to talk you through parts of the body. I'm going to talk you through the breath. And hopefully you can have a really chill time. If you're feeling stressed or anxious or worried, or you're feeling a little bit tense from all this goings on, then you can hopefully let that go and just bring yourself into a little place of harmony for at least half an hour. That's the idea. And also it's a bit of training for me. I've never really done. I did loads of YouTube lives. If you're from my YouTube fam, you'll know I've done lots of YouTube lives over the past few years. But I've never really sort of taught a class. I'm so used to having people in front of me that I can sort of see what they're doing and give it sort of gives a bit more substance to the class, because I can sort of interact. But doing it live, I can only sort of see myself at the moment, which is kind of crazy. Yeah, I'm just going to try and check the time. So just bear with me 1 second. It's past, I'm live. Sorry if I disappeared there. We are live and we are about to start because it is past. So everyone who wanted to come is hopefully here. Just give me a little heads up, somebody, if you can hear me and if the video is running smoothly. And as soon as I get a heads up to let me know that you can hear me and the video is running smooth, I will begin, and we can all begin. How many have we got now? 17 people joined it. And we can hear. Good. Okay. So let's begin. If anyone else joins, they can join from wherever we're at. I'm just going to get to a place where you can hopefully see me. So we'll start by seating. We'll start seated. So find a nice comfortable seated position. It might be cross-legged. If it really is uncomfortable to sit cross-legged, you can sit with legs out long. Just bearing in mind, we're going to be doing some twists, we're going to be doing some forward folds, and we're going to be doing some side stretches. So as long as you can do that the way that you're seated, perfect. So if you can, I'd like to invite you to start to think about closing your eyes. If you don't want to close your eyes, that's completely fine. But just for the moment, if you can, start to think about closing the eyes. Just taking a couple of moments to notice how you are. Noticing how your body feels. So you might notice any tension that you're holding right now. Maybe it's in the shoulders, maybe it's in the hips, maybe it's in the face. And if you do come across any tension in the body, see if you can release that tension, see if you can relax it and let it go. Notice any thoughts that you've arrived with, so don't judge them. Don't try to change them at this moment. See if you can just notice them. Notice any thoughts that you have arrived with this evening. It's always nice to acknowledge our thoughts. Sometimes we try to push them to the back of our head, and it's not always the best thing to do. Sometimes it's good just to listen to them and let them go. Give them a little bit of acknowledgement and let them pass by. And finally, start to notice your breath. So without changing it, noticing how it is right now in this moment. Noticing whereabouts it's coming from. So you might just be breathing through the mouth, or you might just be breathing through the nose, or you might be breathing through a little bit of both. Noticing the temperature of the breath. So maybe it's quite cool as it enters, and maybe it's a little bit warmer as it leaves the body. And also notice the depth and speed of the breath. So maybe the breath's quite shallow at the moment, maybe it's quite short, little short breaths. Maybe it's deep, maybe you're just a deep breather. Maybe it's long. Just noticing how it is right now without making any adjustments to the breath. Good, you've got it. Nice, so when we're ready, we're going to start to think about lengthening the breath a little. We're starting to lengthen the inhales and then lengthening the exhales. And seeing if we can start to breathe all the way down into the belly. And starting to use the diaphragm to breathe. So maybe the belly balloons as you inhale, and maybe it draws back as you exhale. And maybe as the breath gets a little bit longer, you start to notice that the belly moves, but also the ribs move. The ribs expand and lift as you inhale, and contract and lower a little as you exhale. And finally, maybe the breath moves all the way up into the collarbones and the shoulders, the upper chest as you breathe. So as you breathe in, you notice the belly moves, the ribs move, and the chest lifts and expands as you inhale. And as you exhale, that all contracts slightly. So keeping that breath nice and long for a couple of rounds. Trying to inhale through the nose and exhale through the nose if you can. If inhaling and exhaling through the nose is a problem at the moment, that's completely fine. You can breathe through the mouth. We're just trying to control the speed and length of the breath if you are breathing through the mouth. Good, you've got it. A couple more just like that. Inhale in. And exhale in. Good. So you can keep the eyes closed if you wish, if you prefer to just listen. If you do need to open your eyes and watch, you can. We're going to start to make some nice, easy, gentle movements with the breath. So on your next inhale, I'm going to invite you to lift the shoulders all the way up to the ears as you inhale. Squeeze them all the way up. And as you exhale, let them drop like a bag of shopping. Maybe you breathe through the mouth as you exhale. So we inhale, we lift the shoulders all the way up, squeeze them to the ears. And as we exhale, we let them drop like weights. Letting all that tension in the neck and the shoulders let go and release on the exhale. A couple more just like that. Inhale is going to fill you up, lift the shoulders. Exhale, release. Good, one more. Inhale. Exhale. Good. So gentle circles now with the shoulders. Maybe you want to inhale the shoulders up and exhale them back and round and down. Inhaling up. Exhaling back and down. So just a few more of those with your own breath, moving with the speed, the rhythm of your own breath. And it's brilliant because you don't have to worry about what anyone else is doing, because it's just you and me. Or maybe it's you, me and the chitties. You, me and the dogs, you, me and the partner, you, me and the world, baby. Good. So when you're ready, you're going to nestle those shoulders all the way down on an exhale. Make a little bit of length between the shoulders and the neck. So from here, we're going to take the left hand down to the floor on the left hand side. And as we exhale, we're going to drop the right ear down to the right shoulder. So we're taking ear to shoulder rather than shoulder to ear. So if you're moving the shoulder up, relax that shoulder down. Both shoulders should be nice and relaxed. Relaxed. And you should be feeling a lot of opening, a lot of stretching down the left hand side of the neck. And you're digging those left hand fingertips into the carpet as if you're pressing them down into sand. And breathing deeply into that open side of the neck. Nice deep breaths. Good, you've got it. So when you're ready, you can inhale through center, bring the head up. And we're going to swap sides. So we take the right hand down to the right hand side, dig the fingers into that imaginary sand. And this time we're taking left ear to left shoulder. Remember, we're taking the ear to the shoulder and not the shoulder to the ear. And we're digging those right hand fingertips down into that sand. And breathing deeply into the right hand side of the neck, that open space. So one of the benefits that I don't have doing my class here on the camera is that no one can tell me when I get my left and right wrong. So if you're thinking, Possy, do you mean right when you're saying left? Completely fine. Usually I get my students shouting at me in the class going, you mean right. Either way, we're digging those right hand fingertips down into the sand and we're taking left ear to left shoulder. We're opening up through the right hand side of the neck. Couple more breaths here. Make it count, make them nice and deep and long. Good, so when you're ready, you can inhale through center, bring everything back. So we're going to stay seated for a little while longer. If your legs start to get achy like this, feel free to swap them around at any point. Feel free to give them a stretch and bring them back. It's your practice, not mine. I am just here to suggest and invite and guide. So when you're ready, on your next inhale, we're going to swoop the arms up overhead. You can't really see, but you're going to interlace your fingers and you're going to flip your palms up towards the ceiling and stretch it out. Try and keep the shoulders nice and low here. If you're scrunching the shoulders up towards the ears, see if you can get those shoulders nice and low. So you're reaching the little fingers towards the wall behind you or the space behind you. And from here, we're just going to take a little sway from side to side. So try to keep the bum on the ground. We're going to take a little palm tree sway in the breeze from side to side, just to open up the sides of the body. So maybe you want to inhale center, exhale to one side, inhale center, exhale to the other side. Just opening up through the sides of the body here, nice and easy, no rules. Moving your way. So when you're ready, inhale through center. And as we exhale, we're going to take a little twist over to the right hand side. So maybe the right hand comes behind, left hand comes to right knee. I'm doing well so far with left and rights, I hope. And if you can, you're going to look over your right shoulder towards the back of the room or the space behind. Try and keep the torso long. So try and keep the spine long and lifted. Try not to arch or round the back here. It's all about the twist. Taking some nice deep breaths here. You might find with the exhales there's a little bit more space to move into. If not, don't worry. Just breathe in your twist, your variation of the twist. One more big breath here. When we're ready, we're going to inhale through center, take the arms overhead as you come round. And as you exhale, we're going to twist to the left. Right hand to left knee, left hand behind. Settling into your variation of the twist. Looking over the left shoulder if that feels good to do so. If it doesn't feel good to do so, don't worry. You don't have to look over the shoulder. You can look anywhere you like. And taking a few deep breaths. The deeper the breath, the better. Apparently it massages the internal organs, which of course we love. Big breaths in. And big breaths out. Good. So when you're ready, you're going to inhale through center, lift the arms. Exhale, relaxing those arms. Good. So taking the hands to the knees here now, we're going to take some nice, easy seated cat-cows. So I'm going to turn sideways so you can see what I'm doing. So hands, oh, do you hear that crunch? That was lovely. You're going to take the hands to the knees. We're going to inhale, we're going to press the chest and belly forward, and we're going to lift the chin. So we're not dropping the head here and crunching into the neck, we're just lifting the chin, we're making this big rainbow arch in the spine. And as we exhale, we're pushing the spine back, bringing the chin into the chest. Good, you've got it. Inhale, arch forward, lift the chin. And as you exhale, roll it back, bring chin to chest. So just a few of those with your own breath. Move in with your own speed, with your own rhythm of your own breath. I always think cat-cows are really lovely. I always think they're like a self massage, a bit of a back massage for yourself when you can't get anyone else to give you a back massage. I always give my boyfriend back massages, but he never gives me one back. If he does, it's like 30 seconds. But we love him, we love him. Good, a couple more just like that, take it easy. Good, so when you're ready, coming back through center. We'll take a nice, easy stretch from side to side. So we're going to take our left hand down to the left hand side. We're going to inhale, right arm up. And as we exhale, we're going to rainbow over to the left hand side. Opening up the right hand side of the body. So if you've got that right arm curling around your head, see if you can really point those fingertips up towards the ceiling or the corner of the room. You're making this diagonal line down the side of the body if you can. A soft bend perhaps in the left arm, the hand that's on the floor. Again, keeping the right shoulder away from the ear. It starts to scrunch up and rest on the side of the head. So you can keep that shoulder away and a little bit of space between your ear and your bicep. Good. So when you're ready, we're going to inhale up and exhale opposite side. So right hand finds the floor, left arm goes up and over. Maybe a soft bend in the right elbow. Keeping that left arm long, making that diagonal shape down the left-hand side of the body, nearly. Good, and if you want to, you can look up towards the ceiling here, past the armpit. Usually I'd make a joke here about sniffing your own armpit. Good, you've got it. And also making sure the butt is grounded, so if you've got one hip lifted up, see if you can press that hip down. Good, so we're going to inhale up. We're going to take it back to the opposite side, so left hand finds the ground, right arm comes over. And this time you've got the option, if you want to, you can take the left elbow to the ground. Oh, I've gone slightly off screen. Right arm is overhead. And again, keeping that right hip grounded, so if it starts to lift, pop it on back down. Good, we're looking up past the right arm if it feels good to do so. So if your left elbow doesn't reach the floor, don't worry about it. You are more than welcome to have that elbow lifted. But it's always nice to give the optional extra, I don't know what we're going to call it, progression to the next step. Good, so when we're ready, we're going to inhale up. Last one, we're going to exhale to the opposite side. So right hand finds the ground, maybe right elbow finds the ground, left arm comes over the side of the face. And also we want to make sure that our body, our upper body is sort of between two panes of glass here. If you find that your chest is rounding down towards the ground, you want to open the chest up. Imagine you've got your back flat against the wall here, looking up past the left armpit if that feels good. And don't worry if it doesn't. You don't have to be down this far, you don't have to look up, you can look down or you can look straight ahead. Good, so when you're ready, you're going to inhale, exhale, relax. Good, one last one, seated, and then we'll start to think about lying down. So from here, we're going to inhale nice and tall, and as we exhale, I'm going to turn sideways so you can see, we're just going to fold forward over the legs. So maybe you only come to here, and that's completely fine. Maybe you take another breath. Maybe you exhale to come down a little bit deeper, maybe the forearms come down, maybe not. And if you're super flexy today, super warm, maybe your head's going to come all the way down. But wherever you're at, breathe nice and deeply. Breathe into the back space of the body. Try and keep the bum grounded here. If the bum wants to lift, try and keep the bum grounded. Remember, it should feel good. It should feel nice. So move into a space that feels good for you. Try to avoid going beyond that space. You might feel it in the hips, you might feel it in the back. Breathe into that space. Good, so one more big breath here. Got a bit hairy, scary here, my hair's going all over my face. Good, and then when you're ready, start to think about coming all the way back up. Brilliant. So when you're ready, you're going to start to think about making your way to a nice, easy reclined position. So maybe you want to get a pillow for your head, maybe not. I'm going to stretch out nice and long here now. Oh, this bit feels good. I don't have a lot of space here, so if I start to go off camera, I do apologise in advance. Try not to knock all my plants over as well. Good, so from here we're going to come into semi-supine, so that is lay flat on your back with your knees bent, palms facing down. We're going to take a nice big inhale, and we're going to bring the right knee into the chest as we exhale. So give the right knee a good hug and a squeeze here. Maybe you want to rotate the right ankle just to iron out any crunchy bits. If you're lucky, you might get a crunch in a pop. So if you want to, you can rotate that ankle in the opposite direction, like your father. And then when you're ready, if it feels good to do so, you're going to extend that right leg all the way to the sky and see if you can grab a hold at the back of the thigh. Pull the toes in towards the face here of the right foot, and get a little bit of length down the hamstring on the right hand side. Good, you've got it. Take a few breaths into the hamstring. You can keep your hand around the back of the thigh here if you want to. If you've got a little bit more length in you this evening, you can go a little higher and bring the hands around the back of the calf or the back of the ankle. But most importantly, we want to keep the upper body on the ground. So if you start to lift to have to reach there, come down a little lower. Relax the upper body. We're here to relax. Here to de-stress. Good. So we're ready. We're going to bend the right knee. We're going to turn the right knee out to the side, and we're going to take the outer right ankle to the top of the left knee. So just the lower portion of the upper leg. Allowing the right knee to drop out to the side. So you should feel this in the right buttock. If you don't worry, we can make it a little bit more so. You can bring the left knee in towards the chest here. You can take a hold of the left thigh or the left shin, and you can pull that leg in a little deeper. Again, keeping the upper body relaxed. You're going to breathe in here into anything you might be feeling in the body. If it doesn't feel nice, you can ease out a little. It's always an option. If you want more, however, this is not enough for you, you want more, you can take the right hand to the right knee and just gently ease it away. So go easy on yourself, listen to what the body's saying, only ease that knee as far away as feels good. If it doesn't feel good, don't do it, it's fine. So a couple of deep breaths here. Oh yeah, the deep breaths feel good. Good, you've got it. Nice. So when you're ready, out of that one. Come back into our semi-supine, feet flat on the ground, knees bent. So when we're ready, big inhale. And as we exhale, left knee comes into the chest, give it a hug and a squeeze. Nice, you've got it. So if you want to make any movements with that left ankle that feel good, iron out those pops, creases and crunches. Oh, I can just see my plant over my head here. I feel like I'm on holiday. Good, so if you want to roll that ankle in the opposite direction, you can. Good, you've got it, nice. So we're going to start to think about extending that left leg all the way up to the sky. Oh, that one feels good. You're going to bring the left toes in towards the face. So flexing the left foot, holding around the backs of the left leg somewhere with the hands. So maybe it's round by the thigh, or if you prefer, you can go a little higher. I'm feeling stiff today, so I'm going to go with the thigh. We're going to take a few breaths into the hamstring here of the left leg. Good, you've got it, letting all the blood drain out of those feet. It's always nice to relax the legs. You allow the blood to drain out, so that when we put the leg back down, we get lots of fresh blood going back in. Good, so when we're ready, we're going to bend that left knee, turn the knee out to the side, and put the outer left ankle on top of the right knee. So rather than actually on top of the knee, it's sort of towards the lower area of the upper leg. So bringing the right knee in towards the chest if you want to. And feel that stretch down the left buttock and the left hip. Holding around the back of the thigh or around the shin somewhere. If you want to rock from side to side here, if that feels nice, you can. Anything that feels good in any of these poses, you just take it, you go for it. Again, you've always got the option to take left hand to left knee and just coax that knee away a little. But only if it feels good. This should all feel super juicy, super nice. Good. So one more big breath here. And then when you're ready, starting to unwind out of that one. Bringing the knees into the chest here. Both knees. Give the knees a hug and a squeeze. If you want to take a little rock from side to side, massage the lower back into the ground, you can. Good. So from here, we're going to take a supine twist. So if you have space to do so, you can take your arms out in a capital T. I don't, of course, because I'm next to a wall. And if, like me, you don't have the space, you can take your elbows out and bring the fingertips to the shoulders. Take a big inhale here, and as we exhale, we're going to lower both knees down to the left-hand side, so supine twist. If you want to, you can look over the right shoulder. Take a few breaths here. If the knees don't touch the ground and it's feeling a bit uncomfortable, you can prop something under the knees. If you've got something to hand, like a pillow or a thick book, or anything you've got to hand, you can put that under the knees, a rolled up jumper or a blanket. The dog, the children, you put them under the knees. Good. So when you're ready, big inhale, you're going to lift everything through center. Exhale, knees go on down to the right hand side. Ooh, that feels nice on the back. Good, so if it feels good to do so, you can look over the left shoulder. And take a few deep breaths here. Allow the body to completely relax in this posture if you can. Allowing anything that you're holding on to be released. Unless it's stinky, then we want you to hold that in for a little while longer. Unless you're on your own, then do what you like. Good, so a couple of breaths here. Nice. So when you're ready, on your next inhale, bring the knees back through center. Give them a hug and a squeeze. Any movements here that feel good, maybe a little sway from side to side. Because we are going to move into our guided relaxation now. So if you do want to grab a blanket now, or you want to grab some socks, or you need to take a quick sip of a drink, now's the time to do it. But if you are ready, we're going to move out into full Shavasana, so legs out long, letting the feet just fall out to the sides. You can't see my feet, they've been enveloped by the curtains. And taking the arms anywhere that feels comfortable. So some people like to rest the arms on the belly or the chest. Some people like to have the arms either side of the body with the palms facing up to release the fingertips. Just making sure you're comfy wherever you are. Good. We give everyone a couple of seconds just to settle in. So once you do arrive, you can close the eyes. And you can come back to the breath. So we'll be here for about 10 to 15 minutes. If you are just happy to do the stretching and not do the guided relaxation, you can go about your business now. If you do want to stay tuned to the relaxation, good on you. It's good for you. Well done for treating yourself to this quiet time, hopefully quiet time. Good. So you guys all stay in Shavasana. I'm going to sit up and you can just listen to my voice. Good. So take a few moments here to allow all tension to release from the body. We're going to do a quick exercise to allow us to feel the difference between tension and relaxation. I'm going to tell you to take a deep breath in, and at the top of the deep breath in you'll hold the breath and you'll tense a part of the body that I say, and then as you exhale you completely relax that part of the body. So we'll start with the feet. You're going to take a deep breath in. You're going to hold the breath and you're going to squeeze the feet. You're going to tense or flex the feet, squeeze the toes for 3, 2, 1. And as you exhale, relax the feet, let them fall out, let them soften. So it's super easy, just like that. So one more just like that. You're going to take a deep breath in. Hold, squeeze the feet, tense the feet, flex the feet for 3, 2, 1, exhale, relax. Good, you've got it. So we're going to move that up now into the entire legs. We're going to take a deep breath in. You're going to tense the legs, the thighs, the knees, the calves, the feet as you hold the breath for 3, 2, 1. Exhale, completely relax, completely let go. One more just like that. Big breath in. Fills you all the way up. As you hold the breath, squeeze the legs, tense the legs, muscle wraps around bones. You feel the tension building in the lower body for 3, 2, 1. Exhale, completely relax and let go. Good, you've got it. So we're going to take that tension now up into the buttocks, just the buttocks. Big inhale in. At the top of the inhale, hold the breath, squeeze the bum, tense the bum for 3, 2, 1. Exhale, relax, let it go. Feel the buttocks soften into the ground, into the bed, into the floor, wherever you're sat or lay. Good. So we're going to take that up now into the abdomen only, the abs, maybe the lower back if you can, the upper back and middle back. So you're going to take a big breath in. At the top of that inhale, you're going to squeeze the abdomen, contract the abdomen, maybe squeeze the shoulder blades together for 3, 2, 1. Exhale, relax, let it go. Good. So we're going to take that into the arms now, the arms and the hands. So we're going to take a deep breath in, fill yourself all the way up. Hold the breath, tense the arms, tense the hands, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. And when you're ready, exhale, relax, let the arms go. Good. So when you're ready, we're going to take that up now into the face. So when you're ready, take a deep breath in. At the top of that breath, hold. Squeeze the face, squeeze the jaw, squeeze the tongue against the roof of the mouth, squeeze the eyes together as if they were just squeezed, as if you've just eaten a lemon. 3, 2, 1. Exhale, completely relax. Good. So last one now, we're going to do the entire body. We're going to take a deep breath in. We're going to squeeze the feet, the legs, the buttocks, the abs, the back, the shoulders, the face, the arms, the hands for 2, 1. Exhale, completely relax. Feel yourself sink a little bit deeper into the ground, into the bed, into the mat, wherever you are. Good, you've got it. Nice. So now we know the difference between feeling tense and feeling relaxed. So coming back to the breath, if you've drifted away, and start to think about bringing your awareness down into the toes. Allow each and every toe to relax, to soften and let go with each breath that you take. And see if you can move that relaxation now up into the calves, the shins, the ankles. Allowing the lower legs to become completely relaxed with each and every breath that you take. Allow the knees to let go, the backs of the knees, the kneecaps, and everything in between. Allow the thighs to let go, the inner thighs, outer thighs, the fronts, the backs. Feel them soften with each breath that you take. Allowing the entire lower body to become heavy, soft, relaxed. Allow the hips to let go, the pelvis, the buttocks, and soften deeper into the mat, into the ground. Allow your lower back to let go. The space around your belly button, soft. The sides of the body let go. The middle back, the ribs, the space at the front of the body where the ribs meet, and the upper back, the shoulders and collarbones let go. And find space in the throat, the neck. Allow the arms to let go. And the upper arms, the forearms, the palms, fingertips and thumbs. Allowing the fingers to curl naturally as you let go. Allowing the body to sink a little bit deeper with each breath that you take. Allow the face to relax. The jaw, the tongue inside the mouth, the lips around the teeth let go. Allow the cheeks to be heavy. Allow the eyes to sink a little bit deeper into the sockets as you relax and let go. Allow the eyebrows to part, the forehead to be smooth and cool and soft. Allow the back of the head to relax. Each and every hair follicle on the head the tiny muscles around the ears. Allow your mind to relax. Allow thoughts to come and go as they please. Allowing the inside world to let go. Breath enters and leaves the body, smooth and soft, of its own accord. And feeling your body become heavier and heavier with each breath that you take. Allowing all tension to drift away. And taking a couple of moments here to completely indulge in this place, this space of relaxation that you've created for yourself, that you've allowed yourself to receive this evening. And allow yourself to float here for a couple more minutes. And if you do feel any tension creeping in, it's completely fine. Acknowledge it and relax it once more. And simply being, simply existing in this moment right here, right now. Good. So staying where you are. I am going to guide you back to earth. If you wish to stay here, you can stay here for a little longer. If you are ready to come back, start to become aware of the breath if you've drifted away. Becoming aware of the inhales in particular. Noticing how the inhales make the body feel. And starting to become aware of your surroundings. Maybe you can hear noises around the room. Maybe you can hear noises outside. Becoming aware of your immediate surroundings. The floor beneath you, the bed or whatever it is you lay on, the points of contact it makes with your body. Maybe on the elbows, the backs of the head, the buttocks, maybe the heels are touching down. Any fabrics that might be touching your body, your shirt, your trousers, your blanket if you have one. Becoming aware of your actual body, your fingertips, your toes, skin, your eyes inside the socket, perhaps they roll beneath the eyelids. Start to invite a little bit of life back into the body, maybe in the form of a wiggle or a curl of the fingertips and the toes. Maybe you swallow a few times. Good. And if it feels good to do so, start to think about taking a full body stretch. So taking the legs out long, taking the arms back behind you if there's space to do so. Stretching it out from tip to toe. And then when you're ready, if it feels good to do so, perhaps bringing the knees in for a cuddle and a squeeze and a hug. Maybe massaging the back into the ground if that feels nice. Good. So when you're ready, it feels good to do so, you can roll over onto one side. Maybe use your arm as a pillow. Just taking a couple of moments here to smile at yourself, smile at those around you. And then when you're ready, if it feels good to do so, you can start to think about coming up to a nice, easy, comfortable seated position. You can keep the eyes closed if you wish, if that feels good to do so. So we're going to finish off now with a big inhale. Take the arms up and over, bring the palms together, bring them down through the third eye center, towards the lips and down into the heart. To remind us to have peace, love, happiness in all of these spaces, in our mind, in our words, in our intentions, down in our heart. Namaste everyone. Thank you for coming and sharing this hopefully relaxing practice with me. You're all fantastic and amazing. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you have any feedback, that would be greatly received. In a couple of moments I will upload this video to my YouTube channel, so you can leave a comment there. You can head over to my Instagram or my Facebook, so if you just type in Possy Yoga on any of those platforms, that's Possy Yoga, you'll find me. And you can just let me know how you found it, if there's anything else you'd like to practice, and I will try and make that available for you. I've actually really enjoyed spending some time with you guys virtually. You rock. Namaste, thank you so much.